Madam Toastmaster of the Day, fellow Toastmaster, and guest. Thank you so much. I'm happy to be here today. And in the spirit of the National Encouragement Day, I want to encourage you to just get in the space. This morning, my daughter reminded me of something powerful. You see, she is a new driver, and she was really nervous about back-in parking. And it's a small thing, maybe for you and I, but for her, it's pretty significant, especially when you are driving a mid-size SUV. Well, this morning, she did it with confidence. And the first thing she did was video chat me to show her handiwork. And what she said truly blessed me. She said, I might not be straight, I just needed to get in the space. How often do we fear, doubt, or pressure ourselves to get it right? Keeping us from stepping into new spaces, new roles, new risks, new chapters. And the truth is, life isn't about perfect alignment. It's about finding the right space, the right emotional space, spiritual space, mental space, to be brave enough to show up and grow from there. Whether it's a parking space or your place in the world, you don't have to be perfect. You just have to be present. Because that's where the growth happens, that's where the momentum starts, and that's where the magic lives. Have you ever wondered why you're so afraid? For me, I wonder if it's genetics because my mother is a worrier. Is it gender-based because I know so many women who overthink? Could it be my beloved degrees that have taught me to be a perfectionist? And after my last Toastmasters speech, many of you all applauded my presentation. I'm so thankful for that. And someone even said that was one of the best speeches I've ever heard. And then another said, I'm really not sure what you need to work on. I took all of the feedback to heart, but weeks later I still found myself, you guessed it, doubting. Here's the truth. Even as I stand here today, I'm too afraid to put this script away because I'm afraid that I will lose my train of thought and fill the time with ums to fill up the silence. I'm afraid that I'll go overboard. I'm afraid that I'll look silly because maybe I didn't prepare enough. And by your expressions and the nod of your heads, I see that you can relate. And I'm sure you can also relate to being sick and tired of feeling this way because it's exhausting. And you should know that a few months ago, I decided to get to the root of this issue. And after researching the matter, I learned something really interesting, that the brain is naturally wired with a negativity bias. It's a survival mechanism that causes the brain to prioritize, remember, and react more strongly to negative information than positive ones. In other words, it focuses on what's wrong and replays the mistakes louder than it echoes praises or accolades. There are many strategies you can use to rewire your brain, and I'm going to share 3 that are working for me, but I want you to take note that these are daily practices. I pray and meditate regularly, and over the last 2 months, I've been specifically focused on confidence. And as such, I've been reading daily devotionals that help me. And today, one struck a chord with me. And the simple takeaway from that devotional was, God chose me. And I truly believe that. And there's really no reason for me to operate without godly confidence. Strategy 2, be honest with yourself. Ask yourself, why am I so afraid? Answer honestly by identifying the true fear. For me, I don't want to look silly. That's because of my ego, my pride, and maybe I have control issues. I'm not sure. And when you do this, be sure to not play the blame game. hold yourself accountable for who you are or who you are not. And strategy 3, identify your receipts. And I'm not talking about the slip of paper that you receive as proof of purchase. I'm talking about a record of successes, wins you've had, impact you've made, strengths you've used to get results in moments of courage and resilience. So allow me to show you what these strategies look like if I were to turn them into an encouraging statement that I can use tomorrow. I'm afraid of looking silly, but I know God chose me. Therefore, I can move forward with confidence. And today, I reject perfection. I choose to be courageous enough to just get in the space. So, friends, I encourage you to use this message and these strategies to give fear a black eye and to move forward with more confidence, to pursue that promotion, to move or get in contact with the new corporate client, or to receive or go after that next speaking opportunity. So remember, whatever you do, it doesn't need to be perfect. You just need to get in the space. Thank you all so much.